Number 4 on the list, another offensive tackle who could be a top 10 pick in next year's draft. That is Francis Mauigoa from Miami. He's been the starting right tackle for Miami since his true freshman season, and he made really solid progress as a true sophomore as a pass blocker. Only allowed 2 combined sacks or hits across 534 pass blocking snaps this past year. And he was the only tackle in the country with 2 or fewer knockdowns allowed on over 500 pass blocking snaps. So a lot of pass blocking reps from Francis Mauigoa, obviously with Cam Ward there as his quarterback, and yet he never really allowed Cam Ward to get hit either. 71.4 run blocking grade over the last 2 years as well. That's tied for 4th among ACC tackles. Some refinement needed in his game. Doesn't really move as well as Caden Proctor, even though Proctor is way bigger than Francis Mauigoa. But I think he's a little more consistent than Caden Proctor right now, which is why he's 1 spot higher on this list. And listen, Francis Mauigoa, a lot of people think could be a top 10 to 15 pick in the NFL draft, and I think he could be with another good year.
You talk about not getting hit or knocked down or sacked. I'll tell you what, Carson Beck's sure glad to have this guy in Miami after some of the struggles that Georgia had at offensive tackle last year. But you're right. You talk about a guy with a highlight reel sometimes, too, with Mauigoa getting out on screens, getting up on the second level. I think he can run. I think he can move in space. To me, there's a little bit of a lack of bend, but you talk about what he gives you on this right side. Is this the year of the right tackle?
It is,
also,
yeah.
Is this already the 4th? Is this the 4th one we have on here? Right tackle.
Still have 1 more too.
Oh, and there's 1 more to go. Who's pretty darn good as well. But no, Mauigoa, I think a crucial piece to this Miami offense when you talk about, especially this year. Carson Beck doesn't move like Cam Ward. He's going to be in the pocket. When he's clean, he's great. When he's pressured, he certainly isn't. So I think a big piece of this is going to be Mauigoa and this offensive line protecting Beck, and then of course making the big time blocks that he can in the run game and even in the screen game, getting downfield is the famous block from 2023 against Louisville. I think there was another one against, Virginia Tech last year, just mauling people in space. So he's got a ton of talent and he's got a ton of aggression. It's just a matter of the bend and the footwork sometimes that need a little bit of work, but he's really darn good and he's the foundation of Miami's offensive line.
Yeah, so I have 6 offensive tackles in my top 10 offensive lineman list. 4 of them are right tackles.
Gotta love it. I love that.
Listen, usually people think that usually your better tackle is your left tackle. We here at PFF want to preach to the choir is just like, listen, these guys are valuable either way.
Right tackles are people too.
They absolutely are. Panay Sewell is probably the best tackle in the league right now. He's a right tackle, right? So right tackles are just as valuable as left tackles. And as you see on this list, a lot of the top guys in college football right now are right tackles entering the 2025 season. Hey, thanks for watching another episode of the PFF College Football Show. Please make sure you guys subscribe to the channel.
Also, subscribe to PFF Plus at subscribe.pff.com for all of the same data and grades that we use in our show, plus fantasy tools, betting tools, and our mock draft simulator.